everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on UFSU University. My name's Tam, and I'm joined with
Travis.
Tyler.
What Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we take a bunch of your guys' UFS topics some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So a little bit of housekeeping. If you like the content, please go out to patreon.com/UFS University and subscribe to the $3 or more level. We've got cram sessions coming out. We've got crash courses coming out. We've got a Patreon, or we've got a TC player that we would love for you to support at. A bunch of really rad stuff coming down the pipeline, as well as the biggest thing is timed exclusivity on all of our content. If you want to be the first to know what the good people know, go to Patreon.
Yep.
Topic 3 of the week is going to be all about your personal tournament rituals. So, and not just your personal tournament rituals, but the rituals that you see other people do in order to be better. What this is not like a new player centric topic. This is actually a topic from veterans to veterans as, hey, what's good procedure as I'm playing this event?
Mm-hmm.
What's like, not necessarily like common courtesy, but like what's the stuff that you bring to an event? What do you think personally is important to bring? Like, I'll start for this week. What I think is important to bring is dice. There's way too many times where I'll look at somebody will come over and be like, "Hey, can I borrow dice to roll for your life for who goes first?" Yeah, I guess, but what are you going to do without those dice? Like, how are you going to increase damage or decrease damage? But with that said, Thomas Gordon. Have you met Thomas Gordon?
No, I have not met T. Gordon.
You have met him on Discord, though.
Correct.
There's a Discord, the shameless card players, something. If you want it, we'll leave like a permanent link down in the description below. I'll write that down for Ty. Permalink. Discord.
Can't wait to look at this piece of paper later.
All right. It's all right. Travis will remind you.
Right.
Thomas takes a
Dry erase
marker,
There you
and
go.
marks physically on the card sleeve what his stat is. Like, oh, it got -2 damage. It was a 3. Well, now it's a 1, and he'll just write a 1. I'll give it +3. He'll erase the 1, and he'll make it a 4. And that's how he keeps track of his numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clear, very obvious what got a plus, what got a minus, where it's at. No fumbly dice, no moving, no accidentally bumping. Oh, what were those numbers? I don't remember. Let's replay. Nope. He's got it.
Right.
It's also how he keeps track of his life. I'm pretty sure he could just write it on his character card. I'm at 19.
I know he carries around this like little purple square.
Oh,
He
he's got a
writes
little
Yeah.
boogie board.
Yeah, and then he writes everybody's life total on.
That's cute. That's cute.
That's cool.
What do you bring?
So obviously the necessities, dice, something to keep track of your life with, whether...
You keep track of your life?
Yes, I do.
That's insane.
When it matters.
So like in a friendly game, you would keep track of your life because it certainly matters in every UFS game, right?
Correct.
You wouldn't just like randomly spout numbers at me while I'm trying to do other math.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Uh-huh. Yep. I thought we were supposed to keep this podcast salt-free, Tim.
It's just the Turbo Worlds one because you didn't make it. Continue. I apologize.
Okay. So, obviously, dice, something to keep track of your life total. A playmat, because obviously you want to keep your cards clean.
What's the point of a playmat?
So
For my new kids.
a point of a playmat is, besides sleeves, it's another way to keep your cards clean and undamaged. Because, as I know, many events do tend to get a little bit rowdy sometimes, and
So rowdy.
they don't always have time to clean the tables off, so there might sometimes randomly be things
Some chutzpah.
that you don't want touching your cards, and that's why we have playmats.
Water, crumbs.
Water, crumbs, stuff like that.
James.
Yeah.
I don't want James touching my cards.
James.
I think a playmat is important. And it also like make sure that you play inside of your own designated area, which I think is important.
Correct.
One of the big things that bugs me is somebody brings a big notebook to take life on, and like we're playing shoulder to shoulder, and they take their book and like place it on the halfway between mine and my partner's spot. Like, I think this is so annoying of putting a book over here. Books are totally fine. Keep it in your lap. That's and a life counter is incredibly important. Not just because of that, but because of another topic we're going to be doing later on this month of note taking. Have something to take notes on.
Mm.
Definitely, definitely.
I just want James on that one because he does it like a madman.
Speaking of note taking,
Yeah.
writing down note taking. What else do you bring?
Well, so what I bring to a tournament
What's your ritual?
is a playmat, obviously. Maybe, nah, it's just going to be a UFSU playmat from now on. I was going to be like, I want to front on people with my world's tops playmat, but no.
Represent the brand, baby. Let's go. Sorry, I'm not doing that this year.
That's fine. You can still bring playmat.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Playmat, a deck box that holds all my dice, my deck, and a life counter, and a James to put all my trash after I'm done with it.
Yes.
That's what I always bring. 'Cause James always has a backpack.
I also bring an empty deck box for my prize support throughout the rounds.
That's my James.
That's my James.
Well, not all of us have James. I mean, I do, but like, not all of us have Jameses.
Right. So a backpack is a substitute for that. Just throw a backpack with the other things like deck boxes to hold all of the prize support that you get, or all the packs that you want to use for redemption, or like a bottle of water, a snack,
Yeah.
things like that. Dry erase markers.
Cell phone chargers, stuff like that. We've got worlds coming up. Make sure that like make sure you got your stuff together. You know,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
even my
Don't be
players-
unprepared.
Yeah. Even like I would hate for somebody to like lose a round because their phone is their life counter, and they did not bring a charger.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't have a pen and paper. Should have thought about that.
Yeah.
Or you can go to Walgreens and get like a little pocket notebook
Mhm.
for like $2.
Yeah.
And I'll let you borrow a pen.
I definitely think like a backpack is very important though, because also all this stuff this deck box and this playmat,
Gotta go somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
throw it in your backpack for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Leave it on the table.
Yeah,
Don't
forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Have-
Don't forget about it.
Just
Yeah.
go home. Who cares about the game?
Have the next round an extra 5 minutes because nobody can find your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? So like none of us here bring pencil and paper for events, correct? Or
Yeah.
do you?
I did at like one point, but it got annoying.
Honestly, I don't do it because the note taking that I do is not good enough. And if it was pen and paper, I would forget to take down life.
James
Loves it.
loves it. James
Love
writes
dork.
down what attack dealt damage, how much damage it did, what the scenario was that he was playing it in. Yeah.
What?
This is
What?
I've seen him write down like steel res 5 damage.
What a dork.
Yeah. This is why I want him on the notes taking episode.
What a dork. Yeah, I can't wait to line him up for that. I think for my new kids, for my veteran people, for my vets, I'd love to hear your ritual. What do you bring? Do you bring Starbucks because you're Kingdom Meadows? Do you have these special dice that like your great grandfather gave you? Like I would love to hear like what do you bring to an event that like puts you in the right headspace, gives you the right mojo.
Mm-hmm.
And for all my new kids, make a list of the things that you need and make sure that you pack them.
Correct.
We've got worlds coming up, and man,
Yep.
do I not want to give out anybody dice. I just don't want to. I bring plenty of dice for me and like my whole table, but I don't want to. I want them in my dice. I want to be able to choose what dice I use. They're all different colors for a reason, so I can
Right.
pick and choose.
I guess I also just thought about this while you were saying that.
Yeah.
A rule, bring an extra deck box, because a rule is that if you have cards that aren't standard, that aren't part of your deck inside of your deck box, you can get hit for that.
A judge damage,
Judge damage, yes.
Mm-hmm.
which sounds lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody will probably ever call you on it,
Probably.
but you know, better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
True. Anything to add on this one?
Go to your local Walmart or Target to get your James today.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's topic 3. This
This
is a good one.
Yeah.
This is short to the point.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's move through it. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and end this one. Once again, I'd love to hear your guys' comments down below. Give those thoughts. Even my new kids, veterans, everybody.
Yep.
Leave them down below. And then we're gonna move on to topic 4.